Hey gang, how's it going today? Well, we went shopping, and my neighbor mentioned something about buying everything in bulk. And a lot of times it looks like I buy a lot of stuff in bulk. What I do is I buy smaller cases. I buy a case of stuff. So I don't buy number 10 cans, because once you open a number 10 can, you have to eat it. Well, I shouldn't say never. I buy it when I have like a party. That's good. You can buy number 8 or a number 10 can and have a party, open it up, use it for everybody. But it's just a family, and I buy like something like soup or green beans or something like that. We buy it in a case. Now, we went place today to buy in bulk. There's a restaurant supply place, and they had cases of green beans on sale, but the cases of green beans were still more than if I had waited for my normal store to go on sale for 99 cents and then buy a case by grabbing enough green beans to make a case that way. Their case came out to $1.19 per can, whereas I can get it for 99 cents per can, but I buy them separately, not all in the shrink wrap. Does it matter? No, I don't care if it's shrink wrapped when I get it home, because I'm going to tear it apart anyway. But I care about that extra 19 cents per can. It adds up after a while. So when you're buying stuff in bulk, you got to think about that. You got to think about whether you have a coupon for it, whether you can buy it somewhere else cheaper. Also, is everybody in the house going to eat it? Green beans? We all eat green beans. There was artichoke hearts. I'm the only one that would eat it. So buying a case of artichoke hearts doesn't make any sense. Now, same thing with soup. You buy the soup like this. Oh, I know other places have soup in number 10 or number 8 cans, but are you going to eat it? Is your family going to eat the whole thing? Once you open that number 10 can of soup up, what are you going to do with the leftovers? Because as soon as you start throwing leftovers away, you're not saving anything. Ziploc bags. 90 Ziploc bags, 30 Ziploc bags. Bought this one for the price of 2 of these, which would have gave me 60. So it's like getting 1 extra box for free. That's a deal. While we're talking about cans, let's talk about this. When you buy your canned goods, I don't care if it is a number 10 can. I don't care if it's a regular can. Or number 8 can, which is in between the two. Date. Date the top of the can. If the label is going to come off, write what is in the can on top of it or on bottom of it, so you can identify with a permanent marker. Chicken noodle soup. Okay, date. You put the date on there. Rotate. Older dates toward the front, newer dates toward the back. The way we do it, if we buy things in larger quantities, is we take it, we buy it, we store it somewhere else. You've seen the pictures in my kitchen, my other video of rotating things and stock in my kitchen. Then I supply the kitchen out of what we call our little store here. We supply the kitchen, and then I have a list of what's in the store. I then go buy and restock the store and buy a little extra. When you're going through your cans, look for your acidic stuff with acid in it. Green chilies, depending on how old it is. Oh, people tell me, you can eat canned food for 10 years. Okay, I've never had a can of food last 10 years. A couple of years, 2, 3 years, yes. 10 years, no. I opened up a 2-year-old can of chilies that a friend of mine had brought up from Mexico. They had eaten the inside of the can. The chilies looked good, but the inside of the can was discolored and black. It went in the garbage. Well, tomatoes will do that, peppers will do that, chilies will do that, other things will do that are high in acidic, stuff with acid in it that will eat through your cans. Keep that in mind. Buying in bulk is not always a deal. Salad dressing. 64 ounces, 5 gallon, 0.5 gallon, half a gallon, half of a, I don't know, 0.5, yeah, of salad dressing. I can buy 2 jars of salad dressing, get the same amount, but this was cheaper than 2 jars, and my family will go through the salad dressing because we eat it on salads, we eat it on sandwiches, we put it on other things, so this was a bargain for us. With all the problems going on in the Middle East right now, I would suggest to you, if you eat something besides plain white rice, we like basmati rices and a few other rices we like, but they come from overseas. So, knowing the problems they're going to have overseas, you might want to go buy some rice. Now, we buy big bags of rice, and I take the rice out of the bags, and I break it down and put it in these old containers. This is an old pretzel stick container that's been washed and cleaned out, and we fill it with rice. I do the same thing with flour. I do the same thing with sugar. I don't keep bags around the house. I don't keep bags of flour, bags of sugar, anything like that. It all goes into a separate container, whether it be an old Skippy jar that we've washed out that I haven't taken the label off yet that's going to get something put into it, or even a juice container. When we use this, we fill these up and buy that powdered mixed drink, mix it up for the kid, put it in there. She uses this. Also, I have filled these with flour. I have filled these with rice. I have filled these with other powdered things or ground up things, and to store them. The nice is, put the lid on, you can store it for your immediate use. Long-term storage? No, I wouldn't do it that way. Stuff you're going to eat, like you buy a 5-pound bag of flour, fill a couple of these up, you don't have to worry about any bugs getting to it because it's sealed up well, and nothing's going to get to it like it will in a bag. We've all had that problem, you know what I'm talking about. You're going to buy coffee beans, grind them yourself, you can put them in an old juice bottle. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't have to be a special container. What I found out recently, Gatorade. We like Gatorade. But this size jar, and this is kiwi strawberry, this size jar or container fills 2 of these Gatorade bottles perfectly. So if I want to have one to drink now and one to drink later, and I want to get them good and cold or take them with us, say we want to have, each one of us wants to take one, I can pour this into this, throw 2 of these in the refrigerator overnight instead of sticking this whole thing in the refrigerator overnight, and we're ready to walk out the door in the morning. These are already, you know, we just run them through the dishwasher, clean them off, pull the thing off there, run through the dishwasher, clean it up, and away we go. Just an idea for you. Storing stuff, rotating stuff, and buying stuff, sometimes in bulk, sometimes not. Watch your prices. That's all I wanted to get through to you. Everything going on in the Middle East, people. Rice and other things you may want to get from over there. Mango puree or anything else. I don't know. Whatever else you want to buy from the Middle East. You might want to get it now because with all the problems they have, you might not be able to get it later.